All right, your Knights debut tonight. How did you feel going in once you knew you were getting the ball?
I felt great. I kind of knew like the matchup was going to be like me or the drop ball pitcher against them because they struggle with the down ball and like off speed. So it was a good matchup, good call on Coach Ball, just having me pitch. So yeah.
Any nerves, or are you feeling calm? Well, how are you feeling there when you had first inning?
Oh, there's a little bit of nerves. Definitely, there's always nerves, like just going out there and pitching, especially the first game of the season for me. But like, I mean, I just have so much trust in my defense. Like, I wasn't worried after like even the first inning. So like, it's great. Yeah.
Take me through what was working for you tonight, Mendez, because you got rolling there and shut down a pretty good lineup.
Yeah, staying ahead in the count for the most part. There's sometimes I got behind, had a few walks, but stayed in it, and then also just like trusting my changeup more. I struggled with it a little bit in the beginning, and then started getting more swings and misses and ground balls with that, and defense obviously helped out that as well. So yeah.
Take me through from your vantage point that last play, a little grounder there. You know, sometimes pitchers, they get bad luck because you really pitched them well, just wrong place. But your defense came through for you, throw out the base runner at home to end the game.
Oh yeah, I had no doubt. And they are always like, sorry. I just trust them so much. Every time I throw the ball, I know they're gonna make a good play. Like, especially like in a big, like a moment like that, they're gonna make amazing plays like that, like they did yesterday in the game with gosh, I can't.
Great plays all around.
Yeah, it was great
right?
plays all around. Yes.
But now, let me ask you about coming here and learning under Coach Bear. What's that been like, learning from Coach there and the pitching and the bullpen?
Yeah, just like her mindset. Like even going in bullpen, there's always like a reason. Like there's always something behind it, like what we're doing and like what we're working on. It's always preparing us for the game and like preparing us to like face like great hitters and stuff like that. I think that's really. I've just been like really locked in on like the bullpens and just like focusing on like the spin of the pitch and like location. Location's been a really big thing because it's really big with like me being a down ball, being able to spot the up ball and stuff like that. So that's a big thing we've been working on. But yeah, it's been really great just getting to work with her in the bullpen. I've loved it since fall. So.
Campus life. What's it like? How have you settled in here in Orlando and the UCF campus?
Yeah, so I live on campus and it's been great. Classes are going good. I mean, the atmosphere is really fun, and then I live with the girls on the team, and they're all really good roommates, so it's been really fun.
Speaking of this pitching staff and this bond, are all of you supporting each other? Isabella and her debut, Lopez, Kate, Cochran, you name it, Macy, all of you as a unit.
Yeah, we just have really good chemistry, and like we're always each other's biggest fans. Like that's what you'll say, like you see it on our staff is like we just love on each other so much, and like we back up each other really well. We have like up ball, down ball, and then like the change of speeds, which is really big. And us being able to work together is just amazing. Like being able to use the whole entire staff is like a really big deal. So we have all 6 of us can go out there and throw at any point, anytime. So it's awesome.
Yes, it really seems like the coach has a lot of confidence in you because she stuck with you through a couple of tough times and stuff. So probably she knew about how you pitched last year. Can you talk about your pitching last year that evidently drew the confidence from the coach?
Yeah, I think just like I think mostly is I trust in her and she trusts me, and she even told me that she said she trusted in me, and like she said that although I wasn't giving up, like I was still going, like even there were some things going on in the infield, but like we got it back together. Like our defense, I trust no matter what. So, but I think it's just like trusting in her and then her also trusting me. We can kind of like feel that bond. Guys, we go throughout the game. Like it was just kind of that connection with us. But yeah.
So evidently last year, where you pitched, you probably did a lot of heavy duty pitching. I mean, a lot of innings and that.
It was here and there, but like I got some starts, and like that's obviously helped me today. Like starting this game, because starting the game is really big, and like getting the momentum for us first. But obviously we went out there first, so we just want to get that momentum and get us back in the dugout to go hit. So I think me starting because I was like more of a starter at Charlotte. That it helped me today because it just prepared me for like that moment. Starting the game off.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, CC, just let's first talk about that first at-bat in the first inning. 2 inches away from a home run, but you drive in Samantha to get off to a fast start. Tell me about that at-bat.
Obviously, I knew Ray contributed a lot to that run, but honestly, I think I just need to get to the weight room and do a couple more push-ups to get it over.
Then you come back later in that 5th inning with 2 outs, and you drive her in again. Take me through that at-bat, because that turned out to be the difference.
I knew with 2 outs, Ray was going to get something going, so I talked to her before. I said get something started, get something moving. I knew 1 run wasn't going to be enough for the whole game, so I knew that I had to show up for my team, and she pitched really good.
Is there some chemistry there with the 2 of you there hitting back and forth? Because Samantha, I could tell she was shocked when the ball didn't go out in the first, but you two kind of set the tone offensively.
Honestly, we go off each other. It's like she goes, I go, and that's how the team is. Once Rayra gets on, we'll get something moving.
Lena Elkins in her debut, just talk about her. She was magnificent getting the complete game.
I knew she was going to show up and pitch how she was supposed to. We just need to hit better and have her back.
Tell me about that last play there, a little slow grounder. They send the runner home. You throw them out to end the game. Take me through that and the communication there.
Yeah, it was huge. Second play by Izzy. Our voices were really loud. Obviously, there's a lot of people in the stands screaming, but it was really good by Izzy to look for the next play.
What does a win like this mean for this young group there? Find a way to win a game there against a pretty scrappy team.
Yeah, it was really good for us. I think we'll come out and keep learning from it and keep going and take it to the next game.
You got 2 more tomorrow. What's the approach now, taking it to Sunday?
Take the step, keep moving forward with it, keep adjusting, keep working on our approaches for hitting and letting our pitchers do the work.
All right, Coach, another nail-biter against Illinois. They're a low-scoring pitchers duel. They're just going to be overall thoughts on the night.
Yeah, I mean, you know how much I love those pitchers. So I really like how Lena kept us in the game and really had control, even in that last inning. I felt like her composure was great. She was communicating as she needed to. She was throwing the strikes, getting ahead of batters. And so I just really felt confident that she could get us out of that inning.
What did you see from her to give you the confidence to have her close that game out?
Well, she had command of both sides of the plate, was doing a really good job with her off speed, and then like being able to manage her up and down too. So when all of those things are working, I just felt like we had a lot of good options when we needed it for whatever batter and whatever situation was coming up. And I thought she threw the appropriate pitches at the appropriate time, and some of our defensive plays worked, and a couple of them didn't. But I thought she did a great job of just continuing to hold the momentum on our side.
Of course, you got a freshman at first base, freshman at second, and it comes down, of course, to a big play at the end of the game, and they executed their freshman catcher. Take me through that sequence from your point of view.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we do live situations all the time, right? I think, with that, we've always talked to them about being ready for that wheel coming through. And so, Izzy being ready to go with that, just awesome. And loved how she, was looking for it. She knew. She didn't look for the call. And if they did call him out, we were going to have 4 outs in the inning. But we practice that. We work on that. And so really just pleased with how they stayed under control and composed in that moment.
Sammy and Sierra, of course, came together in that heralded class, and they provided the offense, setting the tone at the top of the order there. Seemed to have some chemistry, those 2 there.
Yeah, no, they do, absolutely. Well, I think, it starts with, their freshman year. They got to play with some really talented seniors, and so, they've got this challenge of that duo that we've had for years with Jada Cody and Shannon Doherty. I think they've taken that challenge of they want to, kind of live up to them and fill those shoes and a little bit more. So I just love how they do it. They're gamers. They will do anything for what their team needs, and they're doing a heck of a job.
You talked about the variety you have on this pitching staff. More variety than you've had ever here since being here. They've all gotten some experience this week. What does that mean to get their feet wet there and get some experience in big games here this early on?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think they've done a great job and had some really big moments. And then I also think there's still room for improvement. And to have the amount of runs that we're, holding them to and still working on those things it's a really good feeling as their coach. I know Shannon Sale's doing a great job in the bullpen with them. And they're bought into understanding the rules, right? And so continuing to just figure out their matchups and going from there. I love it. I love how much experience they've already received and gotten out there, and how much more they still have to go tomorrow with 2 games.
Macy gets to start her first start here at UCF at right field. Called it a Swiss Army night, because if you're going to ask her to pitch, you can play first, you can play right field, you can do a lot of things there. But what did it mean for her and her hard work behind the scenes to get that start at right field? And you got Taylor Kittleman, who redshirted last year as well, getting playing time there and both contributing.
Yeah, I mean, Macy's earned that. She's worked her tail off, and not only in one position. I mean, she plays multiple positions for us. She also pitches, she hits. So she's just really earned that opportunity, and I'm really excited how they continue to keep fighting against each other and with each other to keep it as competitive as possible.
You got a lot of games, got 2 tomorrow, and then keep going. How much of that has influenced some of the philosophy they've used with pitching staff with Kate? It kind of reminds me of what you did with Aaliyah in 2020 in California, where you would use her in high leverage situation because you knew you had a lot of games and you wanted one of your best arms available as much as possible without overusing her.
Right.
How useful has that been to get those young arms experience and yet keep them fresh here for the stretch?
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head. The high leverage moments, I mean, we want to go with our most experience. And she's been training and prepared for that. So really feel good about that. But don't be surprised if she gets a start here soon, because she's also that role for us as well. So, and I'd like to see some of the others come in those moments too for her. So, but yeah, it's big time for us to be able to keep our arms healthy, get them good innings, right, and get the experience and get the wins with it.
Got 2 tomorrow. JMU, they're going to come out ready to play. They've
Right.
certainly been want to get salvage a game, and then you're going to get a rematch here,
Yeah.
which is unique. So a unique experience here on Sunday.
Yeah, and I feel good about that. We have, like I said, we've got the 5 other arms that they haven't seen, and so that's huge for Lena to go the distance in that game and be able to keep those other 5 in here because they're a good hitting team, and they showed that last night. And then JMU, just their pitching staff is really dominant. So I think that's going to be a dogfight too, right? So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm excited to get back out there.